The North Shore Football Show on MSONewsSports.com. Welcome to our MSO News Sports Football Preview Show. On Friday night this week, we have live streaming video of the Danvers at Lynn Classical game. Plus, we'll have updated reports on the Wakefield at Marblehead game and the Gloucester at Wilmington game. Saturday afternoon, we'll have live radio coverage of the Salem at Hamilton-Wenham game, kickoff at 1:30, and we'll also be updating other games on Saturday as well. Up next on our football show, stops in Danvers, Hamilton-Wenham, Lynn Classical, and Gloucester. Plus, we'll meet our MSO News Sports Player of the Week, Ian Coffey from Hamilton-Wenham.
Okay, Coach, second season starting. It's kind of weird. It's sort of still in the middle of the season, but second season started. And now you're playing classical again. So how do you approach this with your kids?
We'll take it one game at a time like we would before. Classical's a very good team. Coach Vaughn's done a great job, and I think in a lot of ways they're a lot more similar to us than people from the outside may think. Just to listen to what Coach Vaughn says about his kids, about hard work, about dedication. No magic trick. It's just what you put into it, what you get. It's the same exact philosophy we have. So we're looking forward to the opportunity to playing them again. But this game, in and of itself, is a whole separate, independent experience, so we're ready to go.
Coach, Classical is one of two teams that have had your number this year, the most recent one being Marblehead, and that was a tough pill to swallow. What do you do at practice this week? Because you got to put that in the past real fast.
I think it's reality of playing football and playing this great game that, it's not always going to work out, but the one thing, we lost, they won. There's nothing we can do about that, but the idea to come back and work, and that's what we're about. So this week we would say nothing special. We're going to work as hard as we possibly can. It's not something we're going to rev up because it's playoffs, because every week we want our absolute best effort throughout the week preparing.
All right, what's the strength of Danvers High School, Coach? If you guys are going to be classical, I don't know if that I would ask you about what's different from the first game, but what do you guys have to do to win?
I think it's a two-part thing. I think, first of all, our playmakers have to go out there and make plays. We've got to get the ball out to them defensively. Got to, make the most of the opportunities that we have. We get them behind the stakes, and they got to throw the ball around. Second part of it is we have to be what we are. We're a blue-collar, tough, lunch-pail team. We got to go in there and physically go up and battle. They're also a physical, tough team, but we have to bring our absolute A game, put everything we have as a team into this game, physically, emotionally, and we got to go out there, and it's going to be a brawl, it's going to be a fight, it's going to be a physical contest, and we look forward to that and have the utmost respect for Classical, but we're going to do what we do.
Good luck, Coach.
All right, thank you.
All right, Coach, introduce me to the Danvers Falcons captains for 2017, if you would, please.
Sure, we have Justin Mullaney, he's a quarterback for us, and we've got Zach Dillon, and he's a fullback, tight end, and a kicker, punter, and place kicker for us.
Well, Zach, I've met you before, and I want to ask you, what's it like to be captain? Because coming in here 4 years ago, you're looking down the road, looking at the big kids and saying, man, that's a long way off, but here you are already.
Yeah, I take it as just another opportunity to go out and not only make myself better, but make my teammates better every day. We come in every day ready to work, and that's just what I love about this team. And I love bringing that motivation and just coming each day and just loving what we do.
Justin, following the other captains, you know what it's like to be a captain here at Danvers High School, and what's it mean to you as a senior now?
Oh, it's an honor to be a captain. There's a bunch of kids on this team that could be captains and should be captains, but it's an honor to play for these guys and have these guys play for me. It's great. It's a great team experience.
Name a player or two, if you guys would, that you've been friends with for so long, and now you guys are seniors together and having a great season.
Probably Tosh Coakley. You can't forget about him. He's just a playmaker all over the field, and he's a huge part of our team. And also Kobe Holland, who's just another big part of our team. They're both DBs, and they make great plays for us, offense and defensively. So, they're a huge part of this team.
Justin, is there a lineman or two you might want to mention?
Oh yeah, Franco Abates is a huge part of our team. He's our right tackle and defensive end. He makes plays all over the field for us, so he's a great player to play with.
Well, congratulations, guys, on a great year. And Coach, what can you tell me about these two guys?
They're both great leaders. They're both hard workers. They're kids that commit themselves in the summer and the spring, and then when we get into the fall and it's 100 miles an hour forward, they've been two guys who've really done a great job leading us and holding the team together and pushing us to be the best we can be.
Thank you, men. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, Coach Vaughn, tell me what you took out of the first game with Danvers and what you'll use here in this game this evening.
Well, one thing, that well-coached, tough, physical football team. If you were at that game, people that watched that game, everybody that watched that game, you see it on film, it was a physical game both sides. And I expect the same type of battle this Friday night.
How has your team progressed in the last few weeks, would you say?
I would say, for us, our goal is always to try to get better every week, and I think we took a step in the right direction last week with cleaning up some things that we needed to clean up. So I think, our goal is just to get better every week.
What is there anything unique that Danvers presents to you that other teams do not present to you that you play during the year?
I think they're physical. I'm going to keep stressing that because that's what they are. I mean, if you watch them every week, they come off the ball. They do really well getting off the ball. They're physical on defense. They're going to try and hit you in the mouth when they're on defense, and on offense they want to push you around. So again, I'm going to expect a physical football game.
I would agree with you on that, but yet on the other hand, at the end of that game over in Danvers, you guys wore them down too, I think.
Oh, we caught some breaks at the end, but I'm pretty sure that coaching staff that I have, they'll be prepared for that.
Yeah,
they'll be well prepared for that.
Any other late news with classical football? Any movement at all with players at all?
For us, it's just we got a big game on Friday, and hopefully, things go our way.
Guys, you're playing in a big game. You're in the playoffs. You got just the one loss this year, and you got a home playoff game this weekend. So, Bobby, what does that feel like?
Well, I mean, I haven't played in a lot of big games in my football career. I've played for like 7 years, so it's definitely a sense of pride to be able to play in a big game like this, especially for the school who hasn't been in that type of situation for a very long time.
Ishmael, how about yourself?
Same way. I haven't played in a lot of big games, but whenever we get the chance to, we show up, and our teammates come with us too. So the team is prepared to play in big games.
Ishmael, your team has achieved a lot this year. You got to be satisfied with that. But not yet, but you have to be in a way satisfied to where you're at right now.
Well, our coach always tells us don't be content with where you are right now. You should all strive for more, and that's what we're doing. We keep practicing hard, even though we already played Danvers. So we're looking forward to playing them again and getting another win.
Bobby, what do you remember about the first Danvers game?
Well, I didn't play too much in that game, but it was definitely they're a very tough team. They love to hit. They love contact. They're a very well-coached team, so it was a hard, tough game. We ended up winning in the end, but they stuck with us the entire time.
Ishmael, how about yourself in that game?
It was a close game, the first half, and major key part about our defense, we kind of stopped their main player, but that gave us a lot of strength to keep going. It gives us a lot of confidence.
Let me ask you guys, if there's a teammate or an area of the team, defense, offense, linebackers, cornerbacks, whatever, wideouts that you think have stepped up and done a nice job this year?
For me, I'm thinking Raymond from the special teams. He's been stepping up, laying the heads, getting everybody on the team going. Even the offensive guys want to hit now, so it's kind of fun seeing him do a lot of that.
Well, it only takes one to make a difference. Bobby, how about yourself?
I would have to say Dennis Pierce, one of our defensive and offensive linemen. He's a big part of our team. He has helped us win many games, and he's just killing it this year.
People come in, take a seat. You're really in for a treat at Sylvan Street. A great place to eat and drink and meet with family and friends at Sylvan Street. We'll treat you right, day or night. Satisfy your appetite. Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Catch a game with friends, meet for lunch, cocktails after work, or a romantic dinner for two. Whatever your plan to do it at Sylvan Street Grill in Peabody and Salisbury. See you at Sylvan Street.
Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Hi folks, this is Gerard Moynihan of Moynihan Lumber. Our company has been proud to have supported high school sports on the North Shore for more than 30 years. Our student-athlete program recognizes championship performance in the classroom and on the field. Moynihan Lumber is also committed to championship performance when it comes to meeting all your building and home improvement needs. And if you're planning to change your kitchen, please visit our kitchen cabinet showrooms at any of our 3 locations: in Beverly, North Reading, or Plastown, New Hampshire, or at MoynihanLumber.com.
Well, Coach, we have to reflect a little bit on the Linfield game. Maybe not the particulars, but what an accomplishment. And coming into practice this week, what does that do for your team?
Well, it certainly helps our confidence level. But we've been saying since day one that we knew with the talent we had returning and the work that the kids put in the off season that we were capable of winning any game. But by the same token, we're capable of losing to any team we play. So that's the way you go about it. High school football, you got to, and all football. I mean, Belichick says it all the time, but it's true. You got to respect your opponent. But so we respected Linfield, and I haven't seen the kids that intense and fired up on a field. And we focused on a couple of plays during films where I just said to them, if you play like play number 99, it was, I think, on the film, for the rest of the season, we're going to be a tough team to beat.
Just talking with the player of the week, Ian Coffey, who's only, and I put the word only in quotes, a sophomore, and your seniors, you have a terrific blend of kids here.
Yeah, and the junior class too. I mean, our quarterback is a junior, Billy. Our two, our three receivers now with Peach and Lanciani and Michael Crowley, our tight end. And our running back Ian's a sophomore. We lost Andrew Riccio the second game for the year, and that was a tough one offensively and defensively. But we get some sophomores that make a difference. So we're excited and looking forward to the playoffs.
Let's get to it. Salem, Coach Bouchard, they're having a terrific year.
They are, and I'm friends with Matt, and I know Matt from. He's been coaching a couple different places. He was a lacrosse coach at Masconomet. He's so good guy and an excellent coach, and he's got his kids playing with confidence. I mean, the Lynn English game, they were a play away. They had the game won. I thought they should have won. It was a holding call at the end that cost them. Otherwise, they win that game. They played classical tough. So they're the real deal, and he's got it going. Kids are believing in the system, and we're going to have our hands full.
Coach, final question. It's a different setup from what we're used to with this playoff system, sort of almost like in the middle of the season, sort of, but no less exciting.
Oh, it's great. I love the system. I think it's great, and I think that's all the years. In the old days, and even like just 10 years ago, 15 years ago, where you could be 10-1 and not going anywhere.
Right.
This, Salem's 4-3, and with a lot of confidence, and they're in the playoffs. So good for them, good for us, and we're getting anxious, get ready to get started.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, Rick.
And we want to come out firing even harder than them, hit them before they hit us. Just make it physical, made them beat them in their own game.
And Billy, I know you certainly hooked up with Cam on some passes, but also Jake too. He's been a reliable weapon for you the last few weeks. It seemed like you've always found a way to get open in the flat or down the sidelines or whatever, and getting you guys crucial first downs.
Yeah, Jake's great. He's sneaky. He's kind of small, undersized, but he's tenacious. He'll go against anyone. Most confidence I've ever seen in my life, and he just wants the ball all the time. He's a cut.
Give me those guys up front of you that threw some big blocks for you.
I mean, Morgan Lepart, Thomas Monahan, Henry Smith, Matt Weeman, all of them. They were all just setting great blocks for me. I wouldn't have been able to do any of that without the help of them.
Now, you guys can complete phase one here. You win, at least a share of the title. You're 7-0. Now you head into the playoffs. I can't imagine you to be going in on a higher note than this at this point. What do you do now to kind of keep it building from here, guys?
We enjoy the moment, first off. We got to enjoy this, and then come Sunday, it's all forgotten in this playoffs. Then it's back to ground one.
Just like Bill Belichick says, on to the
playoffs.
You got to go 1 week at a time. We can't get ahead of ourselves.
Guys, congrats.
Stronger, faster, tougher. When you need the MVP of community banks, look no further than the Institution for Savings. With 14 full-service offices throughout the North Shore, we have MVP rates and an all-star team to serve you. Bank from the ball field with our 24/7 online application apps, internet banking, mobile deposit, and more. Institution for Savings, your winning team. Visit institutionforsavings.com, member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender.
People come in, take a seat. You're really in for a treat at
Catch a game with friends, meet for lunch, cocktails after work, or a romantic dinner for two. Whatever your plan to do it at Sylvan Street Grill in Peabody and Salisbury. See you at Sylvan Street.
Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
The North Shore Football Show on MSONewsSports.com.
All right, Coach, nice comeback for you guys, your team after the Marblehead game. A quick recap on last week.
Yeah, I thought we did what we had to do to get in and get out of that game, and Medford presented a couple problems. We seemed to figure them out early, and we moved on. That playoff time.
Okay, and now this week you're playing at Wilmington, and tough league.
I think it's the first time Gloucester's ever played Wilmington, so that should be exciting. New place, a new place to go, a new team to face. So I'm excited for it.
All right, what about the general practice this week? You guys are out in the middle of the week in the rain. It's been nice, but
it's always raining in Gloucester.
Yeah, I know. It's always cold down here at Nolan too, man. Everybody else is in shirt sleeves, but. What's it like right now, Coach? It's a tough part of the season. It's the playoffs, but it's still really the middle of the season.
Yeah, I think the playoffs right now adds a little excitement to it, right? It's week 8 of the season, but you got something to play for, and I think these guys are excited. They're ready to play. We've practiced hard all week. We're out here, in the rain and whatever. But it's good. There's a lot of excitement at practice. Kids are flying high. They're ready to play.
All right, last question. I've been asking the coaches this week. Give me a report card on their teams. How do you assess your team at this point?
We still need to work on a few things, and we're still getting better at a few things. I'm happy with I think the defense is playing fast. I think the defense is playing quick. We're still making mistakes, so we're trying to correct those. Offensively, we've been in and out. We've had multiple injuries that kind of hindered us. I think we're finally getting back to healthy. We finally have our backs back. We finally have our line intact. So I think we'll be ready to play this week, and I think we're excited to get people back on the field.
All right, let's go get warm and dry. Thanks, Coach.
Bye.
Hi folks, this is Gerard Moynihan of Moynihan Lumber. Our company has been proud to have supported high school sports on the North Shore for more than 30 years. Our student-athlete program recognizes championship performance in the classroom and on the field. Moynihan Lumber is also committed to championship performance when it comes to meeting all your building and home improvement needs. And if you're planning to change your kitchen, please visit our kitchen cabinet showrooms at any of our 3 locations: in Beverly, North Reading, or Plastown, New Hampshire, or at MoynihanLumber.com.
Stronger, faster, tougher. When you need the MVP of community banks, look no further than the Institution for Savings, with 14 full-service offices throughout the North Shore. We have MVP rates and an all-star team to serve you. Bank from the ball field with our 24/7 online application apps, internet banking, mobile deposit, and more. Institution for Savings, your winning team. Visit institutionforsavings.com, member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender.
All right, our player of the week is Ian Coffey, and Ian, let's go back to that big game against Linfield. First quarter, not the first quarter. Tell me about the first half, how that thing played out, because obviously, big crowd. You guys are going to Linfield, and they've got a great record over you guys and over the Cape Ann League. So, what was the first half like for you? How'd you feel as a running back?
Myself, I was pretty nervous going into the game because it was a very big game, and it meant a lot to the team and to me and to the coaches. So I felt like I had to do well, just to make them proud, I guess.
I'm glad to hear you say you're nervous, because so many guys get butterflies maybe before kickoff or something like that. But once you get that first hit, you feel better.
Yeah, once you get into the game, you start feeling like you're in the zone, and it all goes away.
Okay, so first half, what was it like playing in the first half?
First half, it was tough. We were still it was like being in a fight, just jabs, just throwing you're just feeling each other out, and it was tough.
Okay, second half, what changed? Who was doing it up front for you, because you had an incredible third quarter?
Yeah, second half, we just came out way more intense than we did the first half. And the linemen, Evan Bucci, Morgan Lippart, Thomas Monahan, Matt Weeman, Henry Smith, they just continued to play great that second half, especially the third quarter. They just kept opening up holes, and it was working.
What's it like practicing with these guys? Because you're a sophomore, some of the guys are older, and right now you guys are rolling along. So what's the feeling with you guys? It seems like a pretty close team.
It does, yeah. There's not a lot of differences between the grades. There's no fear of talking to the older kids. We're a close team. and it helps us in games.
All right, tell me about your seniors. About your captains.
My captains, Morgan Lepart, Cam Peach, and Philip Durgan, they're the reasons why we succeed. They're always keeping us on task in practice, and they're always making sure we're keeping the intensity up during the games, and they set a good example for us.
I don't want to put any locker room material up there, like with for headlines and stuff, but beating Linfield, I mean, that's a huge accomplishment.
It was huge. We snapped, I think it was a 27-game win streak within the Cal, so it felt good as a team. It was a good team win.
All right, and what are you guys focused on this week now with Salem coming here on Saturday?
Right now, we're just taking it week by week, and our goal is just to win. It doesn't matter how it happens, but we want to win. We need to keep the intensity up, keep the momentum rolling from last week.
Congratulations, Ian.
Thank you.
Welcome to our MSO News Sports Football Preview Show. On Friday night this week, we have live streaming video of the Danvers at Lynn Classical game. Plus, we'll have updated reports on the Wakefield at Marblehead game and the Gloucester at Wilmington game. Saturday afternoon, we'll have live radio coverage of the Salem at Hamilton-Wenham game, kickoff at 1:30, and we'll also be updating other games on Saturday as well. Up next on our football show, stops in Danvers, Hamilton-Wenham, Lynn Classical, and Gloucester. Plus, we'll meet our MSO News Sports Player of the Week, Ian Coffey from Hamilton-Wenham.